Now let's create author helper class first. First import appwrite package. And then we have to import some appwrite models. We have some typecasting as models. Okay. Now create some class auth helper. Constructor. We are creating a private constructor first. From this code we are getting the instance of the appwrite, like the user is logged in or not. We are creating a getter to get that instance. As you can see, it is private. And we are also using shared preferences to store some data locally also. So for that, static final shared preferences. Okay, we haven't added that dependency yet, so first add that shared preferences. Yes, so control S. As the dependency is finally added, now first import that. Yes, and then we can share preferences. Preferences equals to share preferences dot get instance static account. This is basically a model of the appwrite. It is showing error. Okay. Fine. The client we have created, we are adding in that model. String class. This function is for get user ID that we are going to create. then we will return the preference. Now go to the next function to check that the user is currently logged in or not. So now I've completed the code of the auth helper class. Basically this function is to check that user is logged in or not, and after that if the user is not logged in, we have also function to that set the user login. And now we have two functions here. First is for login and other is for sign up. So in the login email password we have two parameters, email and password, through which we are going to make login, and same also for the sign up. Now go again back to the splash screen. Here now we will use the auth helper class dot instance dot is logged in. Oh, it is not. Okay, fine. It's future, so we have to add cast as no as not bull. We will add a wait. Okay. If is logged in, then first we have to import our dependency, like we have to using get here. So let's import getx get. This is a package and control S. Yes. So now get dot to. Okay, we have to first import that get. Get dot to. From here we will go to constant home screen. We haven't yet created, but we will. Let's first create the home screen also. Okay, now just import that. And in else we will get to login screen. Okay, so we haven't created login screen yet, so first. There Sophia login screen. So basically what this code is saying, like if the user status is logged in, we will directly direct it to the home screen, otherwise we have to log in through login screen. Make constant. Okay, first let's make some models, and first let's do the prerequisites first. First there will be models, and here we are going to use provider, so make a folder for provider also, and add the dependency also. First go to pubspec.yml and add provider. Control S. Okay. So in models we will create two files first. First would be login credentials model dot and other would be which we use for the to-do model dot. Okay, so go to first login credentials model and create a class. Credentials string. First would be email, other would be password. And this is the constructor of that only. Now get back to our login screen. Here I've coded the login screen, so let's understand it. I've used the stateful visit and the variable used form key using form state. Then as a credentials, the model we have created, this we are using that first, and we are returning a scaffold visit and the app bar. So yeah, the bodies of the form and the form key which I have created here. Okay, then a normal email and text form field we have used to email and the password, where like a password length value should be less than 6, but it should be greater than 8 in the appwrite. We can use this, like should be less than 8, not be less than 8. It should be of 8 characters. And on the button pressed, like if the form current state is validate, so like if all the validation are satisfied, the scaffold messenger would be showed logged in, else it would try to log in with that credentials, following credentials, and if the result is true, then it will show the message logged in, else it will redirect it to home screen, else it will throw an error in the scaffold messenger of snack bar. And yeah, that's it. And similarly, sign up page, by copy pasting that the sign in, by doing some changes here only. Yeah, just by changing that sign up email, instead of sign in email and password, we are using sign up email and password that we are using the first time. If all the credentials goes well, we should be logged in, else the message would be thrown, some error would be there or not. So let's run it. Okay, this is a main.file. So select our emulator and let's run. Fine, it has start. So yeah, first, like if you don't have any account, here we can see in the auth section, of our project. Yeah, let's select our project first, the project, go to auth section, and here you can see the users which are currently using that, which have logged in or signed in. So just let create account with a name harsh@gmail.com and password let be 3456789. Okay, let's create account. So we can see it's creating the user and we are logged in. Okay, now go back and log in, and if here we refresh the page, see our name is there only, we have signed. Yeah, so we can see now we are in logged in section. Currently we haven't built our home screen, so some errors are there, we can see here. In the next video we will see the database section where we can add and fetch our to-do list. So like once again we can see create account, let's say c1@123@gmail.com. So here the user is created, and when if we reload it, so yeah, we are logged in. So now let's come to our to-do list section, creating the list and the database section. Okay,